Everything should be ready. Excuse me. Just doing the final bit of the setups. Alright, and my headphones are here. Okay. And unlike when I do the Hoi 4 runs, these ones I will use offline music on a different set of headphones. Ooh. Alright. We should be good to go. Just gonna wait a minute to verify on my end that I'm an idiot. Okay, good me. Just verifying everything is ready to go. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, that's actually less delay than normal. And it goes in chat? Yes, it does. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to make sure that the chat was actually working. And back into the labyrinth we go. You'll notice the differences here. If last time I saved before I started doing the retirements. Oh my god, I've been grinding for basically 10 hours. Did that offline because I was boring myself. Actually, we can actually see how we've been re-leveling them. So basically the same we had him earlier. We've already maxed out Ball's HP and defense and attack. All slashes going up there, 2 hits up there, sword masteries, boom. Axes I needed for 2 hit. We also have Blazer, Freezer, and Shocker. We didn't go for Cleaver or Tornado, mostly because I've never really used them anyway. We have 8 more points we can use for Ball. I'm thinking about 1 in each of these and some in there. Maybe a little more tech points, but we'll see. For Wolf, first turn we have 3 ranks in, mostly because we can have first hit maxed. You'll notice all of these are basically for that. Bow's maxed, agility 5, Polyon max, multi-hit max, 1 in each of these. And fun fact about that too, I still have 13 skill points. I don't know what I want to do with for this guy. I'll probably max out Disable, but I'm not sure. I put Chop, Mine, and Take because I ended up doing one of the quests. I think the one that gave you the Azure coat. Yeah. I don't know if I showed the quests being taken last stream or not, but it was basically just the quest to heal the kid's mom for 50 gold that required endgame materials. Otter is also at the lowest level for 2 reasons. Even compared to Cass, who's 3 levels behind. So Otter is 3 levels below the lower level for 2 reasons. The first one, if you watched last week, or not last week, yes, 2 days ago, but still, if you watched the last stream, I did Otter and Cass after the other 3, so that way Otter's divinity would still work, and because we needed strong enough party members to, you know, deal with the higher level enemies to grind at higher levels. However, I did not realize about the rest mechanic, so I rested Otter so I can max out Divinity for now. We'll rest Otter again later to probably get rid of that if I feel like it. We'll see. Aside from that, Otter is basically just existing to buff and for Divinity. So we've already maxed out Bravery, Songs, Peace Ballad. Everything else is just kind of there to have. Cass, here I am. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. I'm just showing off the characters. You just missed Otter. I'll show you again real quick. We have basically which gives an extra 30% experience, and everything else doesn't matter because this is just to help me grind. And then over here, you'll notice I bought the DLC offline as well, so that way I could get the new skin portraits. Cast is basically around where it was beforehand. Max TP regen, we're building the fire ups and ice ups, so that way we can use all the high level stuff and warp. And then Arlen exists. TP up max, TP regen max, Tier 3 and Salve max. Refresh buddy up their healing touch. Healer max is literally just existing to heal. So, I think it showed the levels too. Everyone's basically around level 60s to 50s. What we're going to do now is head back to the Golden Deer Pub. Wait, do I have quests still? Ignoring this one for now, actually. We have 3 quests we're doing today. Phantom of the Forest is one of them. A number of adventurers tell me they've heard a girl's voice. Oh, it's the 7th floor, yeah. I don't know if I believe a girl would be inside the labyrinth by herself. Could they just be hearing the wind? Probably worth checking out. Be careful. And there was another high thing. The geomagnetic pull on floor 18. These are the 3 big ones we are due. Oh, wait, no, actually, there was one more one. We're going to finally do official business because I had to look up how to do this fucking quest. You know, we're going to start with that one because that quest has pissed me off for the longest. I think I already grabbed the powder again. Yeah, we're just going to start with official business. Why? It's my stream. So, apparently, it's a specific room you need to do. I genuinely went through this entire quest thinking that you needed to do all the doors and get them free of the mines. I was wrong. I was apparently very wrong. But I did not realize this. So I literally had to look up a guide for how to do this quest because it genuinely would not leave me alone. Oh, also, we are in very fast walking mode now. Considering this is a game that works on random encounter, no one should be questioning why. Just at all. You'll also notice they just go smackety smack. Oh, also weapons. Yeah, Arc Drawer, I finally got this, which cost me over 100 fucking currency. Oh, sorry, 100,000 currency. That took forever. I still need like 200,000 more currency for the armors and the other weapons I wanted, but one step at a time, right? The other fun fact, we are going to be so over-leveled for this quest. I'm just killing these people. I'd like to have 100k currency. You and me both. I would like to have 100k US currency personally, but you know what? I don't. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to question how meager my savings account is. It would need to be a currency that's useful. Yeah. Because if we had 100,000 poke. It's called Arc Drawer. Hey! Do not diss this weapon! Do not diss the weapon. Here, let me show you. Equip. Wolf. Look at these stats! 220 attack, 12 strength, and 8 tech. This is beautiful. Much better than anything Ball has. Where am I going again? Yeah, this way. I would like to remind everyone I used a guide for this quest. I am not smart enough to have figured out the exact fucking place I needed to go for this absolute infernal thing. Yeah, I'm here anyway. I'm killing these things. At this point, it's all just free explore. It's all just free money and experience. The fact that that actually took an entire cycle to die and not just one person's hit is a testament to how beefy this... Oh, and the fact that it has physical resistances. That would explain it. Okay, so it's this one. So last time I did this quest, I went into this room here in the middle. Can I zoom in further? I cannot zoom in further. I went into this middle room here last time. Wait, I can do this. Yeah, so I went into here last time because there's a foe that spawned there that I thought was what I needed to kill. Apparently they're in here. I don't know how I was supposed to figure that out. Spell sword is actually a name. Don't make me get Ball's sword last. I swear to God I will. It seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Step further inside. A vine twists around your leg. And here's the boss that we need to kill. Oh, we actually don't know anything about it. Overkill? Overkill sounds fun to me. Anyone else? Keep in mind, we got that quest back when we entered floor 3. And this entire party can actually survive on the lower stratum. Okay. I just really wanted to get that out of my way. Speaking of Ball's swords, Drugar is what we're currently saving for him. 200 attack and 14 strength. He's still going to be worse than Wolf, but you know what? It's something. Though I did already get him the better armor, because Demon Mail, ooh, boy, this shit is great. We don't get that for him, but we will get this for Wolf eventually, which I'm looking forward to. But thing on the quest, I literally did not know how to beat that fucking quest. And when I started doing quests again while doing the, what's it called, grind session, I saw it and I was like, let's try it again. And I just was like, nah, we're figuring it out. What did I even get as a reward for that? And then when I tried, I tried to figure it out though, and then it couldn't. So I just looked up the guide. This is worthless. We've invested Balgrim into a swords build, not an axe build, because axe builds... Okay. We're going back in here again real quick, just because it's kind of stupid. Balgrim... Someone tell me why Blazer, Freezer, and Shocker are all sword skills. Geograph base name, yeah. So someone tell me why these are all sword skills when these things are supposed to also be able to use axes. Just... I mean, at the very least, these are neat looking skills, but... Slash sword with ice power, yeah. Fire, ice, or electricity, yeah. Let's actually start maxing out all slash, because all slash is like the only real ability I use for Ball except for these two. So I will say, we did already max HP up and defense up for Balgrim, so he is technically a tank. We're also not going to question why I still have 13 skill points left for Wolf. That I just haven't invested in anything because I don't know what to invest in. Axe Silencer. Chance of binding enemy's head. It's actually, trust me, that's a really good skill in this game when it comes to disabling mages, but there's a better status condition I can inflict on the enemies called death. And being able to use these three to complement against elemental weaknesses, I feel is just more useful. And oh yeah, I should figure these out. I'm thinking about just going into Scavenge for Arlen, just to start getting more item drops. I still need to figure out... Otter is eventually going to get reset again, so that way Peace Ballad doesn't go through. So I can use more useful abilities overall, but... that's a future me problem. Present me is still not sure what to use with all these points. Yes, actually. Bindings can work on most bosses in this game. However, binding the head isn't always the best thing. The best thing to bind really is the arms, because that removes most skills. Head bindings remove the ability to use spells, while leg bindings mostly just reduce speed. Yeah, I wanted to do this. Hehehehe. Wait, no, silence would work on a boss. It wouldn't be effective unless the boss specifically was utilizing, what's it called? Spells. Like during the Chlachka, I'm going to butcher her name forever, so help me God. But, actually, wait. Ratahol, talk. Oh, not talk. Fuck you, I don't care about what you have to say. Report discoveries, monster. Da-da-da. During the fight against this thing, that would have been really useful to bind her head. I keep forgetting you are immune to ice. Yeah, no, because binding the head would have removed her ability to use spells. But a lot of bosses don't really use spells too much. So it's 50-50. It's just a matter of what we're working with and what we're working against. Okay. Princess Dreams, Reversing the Poles, or Phantom of the Forest. What should we do first? These are all roughly in the same weight bracket. At least these two are. This one should be based on what I've seen from it so far, though. Princess's Dream? Okay. So the Princess's Dream... she is believing that we have monsters attacking the kingdom. We're going to take a nap first because I want everyone to be at full. Raising the princess. The princess is just thinking that the town's about to be attacked. She's right. I did part of this quest earlier and I accidentally got a guard killed. Okay. Do I need to retake it? I'm not going to question that. Script. Hey! The reason I failed it the first time is because I had just reset my party's levels, and most of them were not fit for prolonged encounters. Because literally, my two best damage dealers, Wolf and Balgrim, were at like level 20, and our medic was also at level 20. Oh wait, no, or was that after I reset? Oh wait, no, I think they were level 40, and our Alchemist and Bard were at level 1. Somewhere around there. I'll check the VOD later and correct myself, but still. I don't know if you remember, but there was a similar request before. You helped the Ivory Princess get some sleep using the Torpor Curse. It worked, but her sleep is still haunted by terrible nightmares. The same one every night about monsters coming from the forest and attacking Etrian. I'm hoping it's nothing, but she's had the gift of foresight since she was a kid. So we can't chance it. Father's getting anxious, and go deal with it. So now we get to go deal with it. Especially because a lot of the boss rushes that we started with were from the final floors that I've explored so far. No monsters. Cold. What are you doing here? You relate the details of the request you accepted at the pub to the soldier. Well, her fears are groundless. As you can see, the forest is still as ever. Perhaps two still. I can't hear the usual birds chirping. A monster's roar shatters the calm atmosphere. From the moment you step into the area, you feel a strong threat all around you. Yeah, this is one of the foes on the floor 22 through 24. We're killing it either way. Actually, I don't need to waste too much on it. Salve. The salve was a waste apparently, but whatever. Just regular beat sticks. And Peace Ballad for the regen. Flame. Salve again. Peace Ballad will be useful in this just so that way we can get some of the tech points back. That's good. Killing this thing now. I should have used Healing Touch. Whatever. Bravery, Flame, and Salve. I have maxed Otter's Bravery song, and I am so happy that I did. Because that is going to... just auto it and it dies. Yep. So as you can see, more of these things keep coming from the different floors. You can just regular, you can bravery, you can burn, you can salve. Ooh, that was ideal. Auto died. Oh, and see, even more of these things are here now. All getting ready to attack the town. We won't let that happen, though. Why? Because I'm getting paid not to let anyone in there die. Yeah, and also the person who I buy stuff from is in that town. And sell stuff. Come here. Yep, this is also from the current lowest floor I can get to. Defend the innocent... Yeah, I mean, yeah, defending the innocent townsfolks. Definitely what I was doing this for. Monetary reward. Well, if they insist, I suppose we'll take it, but... yeah. Also, I'm curious, since I actually have people in chat from... How does the chat look against the background? I am not at the point where I'm getting a, what's it called? Which one of these? Bravery, yeah. I'm not at the point where I'm going to get an actual overlay yet. But for just now, how's the chat on screen look? Is it too distracting, or... Okay, just regular punch him. You will do better with that. Looks fine. Okay. As long as it's not too distracting. Yeah, so this is part of why this hasn't been done before now. If you'll notice just how fast that death it took was. Revive with first turn, thank you. Kill. There we go. And healing touch, please. Thank you. Hey, look, another one. Punch it. Bravery. We're going to use Apollyon in a second. I don't care enough. Freeze. Salve. And as a fun fact, the main reason I always use Salve is specifically for that, where they outspeed me. And then whoever took damage gets some health back. And we're going to Apollyon this because I can. Peace Ballad for the TP regen. Freeze. Salve. Because Apollyon is resisted, but it'll still hurt this thing like a mofo. Let's Frost Wolf's weapon first. Because Wolf is actually resisted. And then Balgrim can get some extra DPS in from that salve. Salve, please go first. There we go. Didn't matter. Apollyon did its job. Am I getting drops from this, by the way? Did anyone notice? I better be. I want that fucking money. And salve. The caution salve has saved my life on multiple occasions, I will admit. Frost on Wolf, freeze it, salve. Punch it, bow, punch it, freeze it, salve. And it died. Woo! Yeah, so last time I did that quest, I made it to the first one of those and had to retreat. Why do I keep going to the Explorers Guild when I'm trying to go to the pub? Welcome back. It came true, but you beat the monsters back, right? Cool. End to the poor girl's nightmares. Don't know if you realize how grateful everyone is. You're all heroes. Rada Hall kicked in an extra something. Hey! Extra $1,000. I'll take it. I'll take it. Is there another one of her dreams that I need to deal with? No? Neat. Okay. Sell all this shit. Oh. That's something for Otter. To just give me an extra 10 tech points here. Hell yeah. Funny enough, I could do this, but that does reduce the tankiness, which I do need. Demon Mail is basically the best armor we can get for you. We're still in need of more stuff. Alright. While I take a nap, chat, which quest should we do next? We have 2 more to go. Reverse Poles or Phantom of the Forest? I've never done Poles yet. I don't know what awaits me. Phantom of the Forest is what caused me to rage quit last stream. It is entirely up to you guys which one we do next. God damn you. Well, I hear Phantom versus Poles, so I guess we're doing Phantom. Should be this floor. Oh, you want to do reversal of the pole then? Yeah, okay, we can do that first. That would be floor 18, which is in the 4th stratum. Funny enough, floor 18, which is where this quest is supposed to take place, is actually where I spent most of my time level grinding. These fast movement speeds are such a godsend. Why did I not turn this on sooner? And then this is the bearable room, like this. The other one is not bearable. Kill it. Oh, excuse me. I have a heater on and I have a Coke next to me, so I'm kind of happy. Kill them all. I'm actually very curious how this one goes. So, because I know it said something about this floor. Investigate the magnetic anomaly on this floor. As that, the moment you step onto the floor, you feel a strange change in its atmosphere. The investigation team leader standing nearby greets you. It's quite bizarre. You'll be walking normally and suddenly you'll find yourself back here. I'm sorry, what was that last part? You'll be cheering for me from Etrian? What? Kill him. I thought he exterminated the forest folk already. Huh. I also like how it said the 17th floor stairs when this is the 18th floor. It really is a classic at this point. Ah, fucking druids. I love druids, don't get me wrong. They were my first ever D&D class, but those druids are assholes. Alright, so he said go straight. And I last went over... Oh, okay. We're going to be able to play with the map-making tools now. Yeah, basically every D&D player has said that at one point or another. Especially my D&D players. Okay, so over here. You know what? I walked into that one. Literally, I pressed the wrong button and I walked into it. I go here, though. Yeah. So it looks like there's only going to be one way back. Thankfully, I can use the map-making tools. I don't know why these things think they can beat me. I've been level grinding on here since I was in level 40s. Mostly for that healing pool. Oh god, that healing pool is such a blessing. I think over here was safe, right? Okay, so all this... Okay, yeah, so that entire corner... Wait, I swear to God, do I need to go all the way around the perimeter and then back in? Is that what it's making me do? Yeah, because if I go there... Hey. So let's try the perimeters. Yeah, no, I have problems with those druids that the forest folk have because they have actually gotten me into trouble before. Should I still be mapping this out? I should probably be mapping this out. I still don't remember what that foe is, by the way, that's just been teleporting around. I want to kill it, though. It probably drops a bunch of experience. By the way, speaking of experience and foes, apparently the second game in this series, foes don't give experience. Also, to raise the level cap in the second game, you need to retire characters from max level to raise the level cap by 1 each. I'm not looking forward to that. There's totally only one pathway, right? Like, there's no way there's multiple pathways that I can do here. Don't fight foes in the second game? I'm going to try not to. Unless they drop really valuable gear, in which case I have to, so I can get that myself. Is Wolf actually low on HP? Apparently I am. Hey, some levels, nice. Well. I knew I should have been. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk around everything a lot, aren't I? Yeah, no, the second game, when I do that playthrough, is going to be brutal. But I will have fun, because I genuinely adore this series more than any other. I'm genuinely curious how this is all happening, too. And then after this, I get to go kill the Phantom of the Forest. That'll be fun. So, all the way up. At the very least, these are weak enough enemies that I don't really need to matter as much. This feels like a trap. What did I say? At the very least, I'm gonna make a fuck ton of levels off this quest. I'm still waiting for the day that the 4th game gets an HD remake. I'm going to cry tears of joy. Because I absolutely love it. Again, that's the only game I've played so far. And it's been literal years. It's been like a decade. Holy shit, yeah, because I played that game like a decade ago on the 3DS. So if they never do an HD remake, I'm buying a capture card and I'm going into New Game Plus. There shouldn't be anything in there to dox me. Kill these. So there's a specific pathway I need to take. You know, I realize now I could have done some, wait, do I have the item in here still? No, I don't. Although, something I could do here is, not you, where is it? I could get Stalker, and I could get this at max level to decrease encounter rates by a lot. I won't, but I could. I still don't know what I'm going to do with these levels and skill points. Or these ones. This one I have an idea. These ones I don't know either. This one we're going to just max all slash. And then we'll have a couple for Blazer, Freezer, and Shocker later. You know, maybe we'll get Hellcry. No, if I got Hellcry, I'd want it maxed out so I could reduce the penalties for lowering defense for the tank. It would be funny, though. I also don't think either of these... Well, actually, Arm Heal would not be bad. Actually, Arm Heal would be pretty good. It would reduce my XP per hour. This is true only if it's activated, though. We're also getting a 30% increase in XP from Otter's Divinity being at max level. Which, if the entire goal of this was to level grind... Actually, half the goal is to level grind, so yeah, I guess that's fair. Though I'm more interested in money than I am levels right now, which would also technically be reduced. But we're doing it for the quest, too. So we go straight. Mother! Kill him. The auto attack works. Do it. Do what for the memes? What specifically? Because there's a lot of things I can do. Just auto him to death, yeah. I mean, we have Cass, and Cass is great at boiling these things alive. Yeah, I'm looking at my OBS on my second monitor, seeing the chat scrolling down on the screen. I just kind of love it. It reminds me of what's it called? I don't know, it just looks like something cool to me. Okay, so I can backtrack. So yeah, it is just a consistent path. Yeah, this is part of why this is scary, though, because some of these druids do have ways to reduce my elemental defenses. So let's kill it first, so that way the things don't have a chance to use Cold Fang on me. Oh, and then we just body these motherfuckers. I love it. For as much as I can do math, I really should do these damage calcs eventually. Hey, those fucking druids have literally cost me a good chunk of time in this game before. I'm good about not wiping. I will fully say that. But those druids made me come close. Okay. You know what I could be doing? Is this... What this will do is give me an auto walk right along the path I know is safe. Right around here. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, wait, that is zoom in. Ah, zoom out, by God. Okay. Fuck. I feel like I'm putting in more effort than I really need to be for what I'm trying to do here, aren't I? Ah, fuck it, I'm still trying it. Okay, this is the second time I've misclicked that in a row. I swear to God, I'm good at this game. Okay, this was another path that I did for level grinding. Okay, that's the edge. So, you know what? Fuck it. So we'll just go here. And here. Because that's roughly where we are currently at. We needed that all on one, didn't we? For that to be an auto walk, didn't we? God damn it, me. You know, it's fine. We still at least have the pathway to walk. And it's just a matter of figuring out this path. Oh, so that's just how we change which one it's equipped on. You know what, fine. We just keep it on this because at least we know for sure we need to come back here each time. And then healing touch for that little bit of healing touch. Okay. So it was over here. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, God damn it. So where am I supposed to go? Because if all of down there is bad... Yeah, because that's all not good to walk on. Keep in mind, I've never done this quest before. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing here. I'm just walking around to try to figure that out. Well, at least we're getting material. I could sell it later. Yeah, if I go there, it's just a dead end again. Here, just auto. Before auto walk, just use healing touch so I can auto attack too. Excuse me. So I'm assuming at least there's only one pathway that I can move. But that's clearly not true anymore. Because we can make it up here. I don't think this has anything to do with the phone. Does it? Nope. That's... Yeah, fair. I wonder what's on the bottom. Nope, that there. Maybe another part of the bottom? Heal. I need to change my trajectory up here. We're already on auto walk, so let's... move around the healing poles. How about here? Nope, still no. Oh, excuse me. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Okay. More bottom than the bottom. Well, there it's still nothing. Let's see, maybe somewhere down around by the healing spring, because the healing spring itself is inaccessible. Wait a minute. Ah, scheisse. We'll retreat in a second, but first... Damn it. Just trying to test a theory. Yeah, we'll test it again in a minute. Because I don't think it's at the end of where this circle is. Because there's basically no way I can do anything there anyway. At the very least, we have a full bag to sell, and it's not like I really used any resources. Oh, Crossseed was actually worth some money. Nice. We're not even gonna question how long ago I was supposed to have access to that. Oh my god, it's only worth $5,000. That's funny. So we have access to this now. I still need to get that later. Okay. Do we want to keep... we'll try this for one more time. If I get stumped again, then I'll take a break to do the Phantom quest. I feel like the arrows were how you auto-moved around the map in the third game, or the fourth game. Still haven't played the third game, but we'll do that together on stream. Eventually. God damn it. I can auto this and it dies, right? Yeah, it's a 2-cycle. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if it 2-cycled last time, it'll 2-cycle this time too, right? I do love a good 2-cycle. Technically, I could teleport back to the pole with Cass, but I didn't want to do that. And we keep moving. Wait! Oh, I'm mad. I just realized I didn't need to do it that way. I really am not a big fan of how the stratum is designed. I'm really not a fan of how the stratum is designed. I think it's a cool in theory, but without fast travel, a pain to actually go through. Hence why whenever given the need to go to the bottom floor, I just go up from 6 or from 5. And battle. Yep. Kill him. Who leveled? I mean, everyone's got some levels and points. Ooh, Cass can max ice. Let's do that, and then we'll max lightning. Then we'll see what else I want to do with her. Arlen still has 5 points. I'm really thinking about just throwing these into scavenge so I get more items. What do you think? Patch up is also a useful enough skill to just give a small sliver back at the end of each fight for free, but an unbind wouldn't be the worst. I'm basically torn between unbind and scavenge. As far as Balgrim goes, let's start with Shocker. And then Wolf still has 15 points. I don't know what to do with. Otter. What do I want to do with Otter's points? Fuck it, throw him in the shelter. Depends on the floor we're on. Once we get back to the bottom floor, we get a lot more money for the items, actually. So yeah, scavenge. Especially because we don't get binds too often. We get it often enough that I'm now slightly worried. I'm just trying to see where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Because I'm even more convinced now that this isn't where I need to be. Also, even if the items aren't worth the most, it's not like I really am spending anyway, so as long as I get money, I'm golden. I love cherry Coke. That sounded exclusionary. I love all Coca-Cola brand drinks for the most part. I say for the most part because I don't really care for Diet Coke or Coke Zero, but regular Coca-Cola and cherry Coca-Cola are god tier. We're at the point where I'm basically just about to just start randomly trying to go through everything. Because eventually it'll work. And worst case scenario, one of you can look up a guide and tell me where I'm going wrong. I was hoping there. What's the item bag looking like? Oh yeah, we have time. Keep in mind, by the way, the level cap is 70. Here. I really should, mark where I haven't been more, shouldn't I? Etrian Odyssey 1 is a game. I enjoy the series. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Yeah, the item drops on this floor aren't the most expensive. But money's money. Here. Okay. Make sure you had guilty. Wait, are you talking about you have guilty for your union cards or in your actual Nikkei game? Because if it's the latter, I thought you had all the Nikkei, and I'm still jealous because I wasn't playing during the first two collabs. In the cards? Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Alright, we're switching to mouse and keyboard for one reason. You have all the Nikkeis. I don't. I want all the Nikkeis though. Okay, so we know these are all bad. These are fine. Had to check your deck because I was certain you had. Oh yeah, you're playing Union Arena. I need to learn how to play that game now that they have Nikkei. I need to buy the Nikkei cards later. And I want it to be known, the only reason I'm switching to mouse and keyboard is to draw more swiftly. Yeah, because now we know it's these squares that are being blocked out. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, so this will actually be a more efficient way, I think, to note the squares I can and can't move onto. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to organize this right now. As you've seen, I have gone through a couple different ways to figure this out. So we know for sure, not you. You. And in that case, we can just remove both of those. This can stay. Organizing all the cards that aren't in the decks? Yeah, fair. I have some nice big boxes that I use for my magic cards. That I really am proud of, because I also have my magic cards sorted by card super type. Okay. We are basically in exploration mode, absolute insanity edition. Remind me later to go back through my Amazon history and send you the things I'm using because they're pretty good. They're basically the type of things that a lot of LGSs I've seen use for their bulk, which it's meant for bulk. Okay. I think we also, what, didn't we try like this, I'm pretty sure. Basically everything under here. All these. I'm just trying to figure out. Well, no, we don't know for sure all of those yet, so until I do, we're gonna do it like that. I do know this was bad. This didn't work. This. I don't think that worked either. Or that. Yeah, no, remember to go back through my Amazon history. It was a while ago, but I at least remember the rough time frame. So I can send you what I bought and you can use it, because it's pretty good for bulk. Okay. Yeah, just keep killing them. They're not really a threat to me, so we just keep using beat face tactics until until they die. Excuse me. Ah, that's never a fun sound. Yep. Yep. Okay. So we know for sure this is all untraversable. How many of those super expensive signature cards do you own again? Which two? I genuinely am curious. I swear to God, if you say Blanca Noir, I'm laughing. Alice and Scarlet. Ooh. I want to steal that Scarlet from you, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, Scarlet's great. I think Scarlet's an amazing Nikke. Speaking of Nikke, is the server still offline? If so, there might be a Nikke stream tomorrow if the event just pops when I'm not expecting it again. I'll be annoyed, but not as annoyed as I was with the, what's it called event? Resident Evil. I'm still hoping we get the Resident Evil game again with faster speed. Am I absolutely insane for doing this like this? Maybe, but I don't see any other way to do it. Right? Okay. I had a feeling, but I had to test it. Because the one time you don't test it is the one time it would have been the case, right? This is going to be a lot of me walking back and forth. And this is where I learned to time lapse when I eventually pull this VOD out, right? At the very least, the mouse makes selecting faster. Keep moving. Admittedly, I think I'm actually doing this the wrong way. So if I go from the... Yeah, damn it, I was just hoping that it would be there and I would be getting lucky by randomly guessing it. Because back in the day, I remember doing a game with tennis balls where you'd basically run up and down the court and set the balls on each of the lines on one half of the court. One of the things I figured out is that it was more optimal to start from the end and work your way back. So realistically, unless it's on this side, testing from this side should be the most optimal. So let's go. And I'm sure someone who actually knows how to play this game will find this stream one day and start screaming at me incoherently. Just as a side note while we're doing this, I love that I'm still signed into my mom's Google account. And I just got it because I'm signed in since for her YouTube TV mostly. And I just got a notification an hour ago, apparently, that someone was trying to sign into my Google account. Or not my Google. Yeah, no, my Google account on Windows. And I look at it, and it has her email, so I'm like, oh. She's just trying to sign in on her new computer that me and my sister got her for Christmas. Oh, Recipes is here. Neat. Yeah, with the shot. Although... yeah, apparently. Okay. I did say last time I teleported back, I'd give it a full item bag before I return to town and go for the other quests that was on the list. Just to take a break from this and come back later. Look at all this shit that I'm selling, though. How much did I get for it? 4,000 bucks. Not enough. Okay, well, we can also go back to the controller, at least. I prefer controller to mouse and keyboard for this type of game. Okay. We're going to deal with the Phantom now, then. Wait. Okay, yeah, we are, should be fine for that. Yeah, so far we've just been doing a bunch of side quests, letting a couple extra levels. Oh, Otter got a level up. Nice, nice. Yeah, we've just been doing side quests. An hour, that's super lit. Hang on a sec. Did I miss something in chat? Because these are big bubbles. Give me a quick sec. Let me... 4K for how much time spent? An hour? Okay, it was not an hour. The stream has been going on for an hour and a half, and that's like the third time I've retreated. It's not the best, but keep in mind I normally get a little bit more on the floor that I'm normally grinding on. I really need to fix the chat window. Only 4K. It is, well, that's fourth stratum numbers. I'm normally on the 5th stratum for my money grinding, but we're doing questing. Also, keep in mind, again, most of those encounters were less for levels than anything else and more just me trying to figure out where that enemy was. Alright, we're going to find the little girl's voice in the marsh, which is around this faux area. How are you playing this game? Steam. It's the HD remake. Yeah, little girl voice in the marsh. Hang on. Book, quests, Phantom of the Forest. There's a rumor a mysterious girl lives in the marshes of the 2nd stratum. Is this true? I've been playing EO for the last few days. It's always... It really is. EO4 was my first game in the series. I have literally not touched any of the other ones until this series. EO4, the cutters scared the shit out of me. Oh, it's 100% a trap. It killed me last time I played this game. My beloved mole bears, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff here. Yeah, I am just gonna say flat out, there's a reason I am doing this quest now. That here, let's since we have more people in here again, hi, how you doing? Hope y'all having a good night. Let's just revisit the party stats real quick. We have Ball, our swordsman, at level 65. Keep in mind real quick, this entire party has already been retired. As far as skills go, Ball is our tank, max HP up, max defense, also good max attack, maxed all slash, sword mastery and 2-hit. He is a beat stick with blaze freeze shock to give the little extra oomph. Wolf, I wonder where the name came from. We have multi-hit and Apollyon max first hit and bows all max, a little of everything else. part of why there's so few light, why it's so light there is I have 16 points. I don't know where I want to invest in this character. You're more of a backlinesman? I alternate. It depends on who you ask, because I am an archer or a monk, depending on who you ask for my friends. Anyway, back to status. We have Otter. No relation, no fungus on this one. Who exists with Divinity mostly to give us the experience for this grind sesh. Max Peace Ballad, Max Bravery, almost Max Shelter. No fungus on this Otter. This was named before I met that one. We also have Cass. Yes, I bought the DLC for the PNGs. Fight me. TP, regen, max. It's just existing for absolute elemental devastation. And good at that job. Marlon. There was a fun guy in the Twitch chat, but that's about it. And as far as Arlen goes, max TP, max on healer, max TP regen, cure 3 salve. Healing touch. It's a doctor. The Goro voices have an 89% trap rate. You know what? That wouldn't surprise me if that was an actual statistic for fiction. As you walk through the poison marshes, no less, you suddenly hear a girl's high-pitched voice. Hey, keep in mind, the DLC was on sale for like $1. Could the rumor of a girl living in the forest depths be true? Let's proceed with caution. I also love how the damage... the damage on these just don't matter to me. Someone, please. Oh, that's definitely not a trap. The faint sounds as though the girl is crying for help. Frantically trying to find the source of the voice, you reach the door in the poisonous marshes. You can hear the girl's voice from just beyond the door. You wonder if you should charge in to save her or prepare for whatever threatens her life. I'm sure the fact that we can see there's a foe beyond this door is absolutely non-consequential. Wish medics didn't feel mandatory to me. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's on another... I have never played EO3. I'm going into all of the first 3 blind, and when I go back to the 4th one, it's been like a decade since I played it, so I'm going to be so happy. Yeah. Welcome, adventurers. As you pass through the door, you hear the girl's high-pitched voice speak again. So, can you play this game? It's available on Steam. I think it's actually on sale right now. Someone would need to fact-check me. It is definitely one of my favorites. The map making alone is just top tier for me. It makes me so happy. Yeah, it's an unholy fusion between human and plant. $12 USD right now for... see? That's $12 with the DLC being like $150. Or $190. I won't lie too much. Monsters lured you into its lair. Luffy, I have never heard of those games before. I wish I've killed this thing before. Also, just for those of you who know about Konosuba, this 100% reminds me of a Leisure Woman. If you don't know what that is, you are not a true Konosuba fan. I will say it now. Start with Bravery and try to burn it to death. And we're just going to go straight for the salve. Fire. Okay, not the worst. Let's try for freezing it just to see. And Napoleon in the air. Of Leisure Women from Konosuba? Because I'm evil! I mean, it could also be Leisure Girl from Konosuba, but I don't know. This just looks like a Leisure Woman to me. All right. Ice, ice. I don't think lightning, but I just want to see if ice does more. Oh, those bindings scare me. Oh! Oh, we're gonna keep doing wait. That was head binding, wasn't it? God damn it. Look, I never said I was a good god. More of a chaotic one. Do I have anything for unbinding? Nope. Okay, flame. Salve. At least it's only headbind. Yeah. We got the damage buff up in line. That's what really mattered, at least. And it depends on the day. I do love it when the Apollyon lands, don't you? Did you miss the Blazer? Oh, god damn it, and it's still not even dead. We really need that to be fixed. Okay, maybe I should invest Arlen into the Unbind later. Nah, excuse me. Flamon! Salve. Yeah, there's a reason I maxed out Salve. Multi-hit. Oh, thank god. We still have Bravery up. Let's go for Peace Ballad. Actually, no. Recovery, maybe? Do bindings count as a status ailment? I don't think they do. But if someone could remind me for sure, or just do they count as a status ailment in regards to recovery? Because if they do, I'll pop a recovery. They should? If they do, I'll use it. Well, we're about to... Well, hopefully. If not, it's not like I wasted it. We should be able to kill this thing with... Yeah, doing 3. Yeah. Why is the Blazer just not making contact? What the... You're blinded, aren't you? God damn it. I forgot blinding. I see your Morrowind comment on YouTube. God damn. Okay, well, the bright side, we have that. Well, Peace Ballad doesn't really matter here, right? Just punch it. Flame. Salve. Alright. Did that not give me experience? I feel cheated. I feel about as cheated as when I fought the fucking Drake and I didn't get experience for it. Here, selling this. Hey, 5,000 bucks from that too. Hell yeah. Oh, and I got a Thorn Whip in stock. Not that I've actually been using that class. Oh, wrong one. Report results. Phantom of the Forest. Give me the money. Get wrecked. Shut the fuck up. So the monster disguised itself as a girl, yeah. Again, I'm being reminded of Leisure Women and Leisure Girls from Konosuba. If you don't know what those are, one of my favorite monsters in all of media. Yeah. I feel like I should get a rest. Yeah, let's just do sleep. Fight strike, but Maxwell is nowhere to be found, god damn it. You know, real quick, just because it has been a hot minute since I've done a couple things. I'm just curious if if some of the floor bosses have respawned. Nah, here, damn. Because they have great experience and even better monetary well, not better monetary rewards, but they have good experience drops and good item drops, so... I feel like at least some of them have had to respawn since the last time I fought them. You on Steam? That is where I'm playing this game right now. Ooh. Fucker. Yeah, because the HD ones are on Steam. I heard they're also on Switch, but I do not have them on Switch yet. Okay. Did I sell everything yet? I think I did, but yeah, okay. Yeah. Excuse me. My lungs don't like me today. Or any day, really, but... What are you gonna do? Oh, I swear to God, one of these days I will get a capture card and play EO4 on stream. Okay. Who's ready for me to go back to struggling with this fucking quest? It's 5 Nexus? I don't have 5 or Nexus yet. I'm waiting for the HD remakes, or if I can find them at my local used game store. Because as is, I only have 4 on my 3DS because I bought it way back when. So, who's ready for me to pull my hair out in this? We're trying to figure out the goddamn pulls. Okay. Someone remind me to check for them online. Oh, $50 a piece. If it was $50 together, I would be going on the internet right now. Yeah, there's a reason I only XP grinded on this floor and didn't really money grind here. Okay, that was here. We are literally going to be going up and down until I figure out where I'm supposed to go to find and kill whatever's down here. Person who's played this game before, if you know where I'm supposed to go, fucking tell me, please. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for another 3 hours. I can already feel it. This is EO1. Yeah. I still say this is my favorite stratum in terms of concept and my least favorite in execution. I'm also annoyed at myself. I was looking up the best places to grind. For those of you who don't know, I was streaming this 2 days ago when I finally retired the main party and was grinding them back up to full. I did the grinding offline for the most part because me sitting and yelling at pixels wasn't as entertaining as anything else, and I just needed them done anyway. So I've been grinding the past day, basically. And I was looking up for the best places to grind in EO1 just to, you know, excuse me, just to figure out where I should go. When I found out there was an exploit in this game around the 4th stratum, where you can kill the boss as many times as you want before exterminating the forest folk. And it would be very easy to grind your party to 70. That only works, though, if you didn't go through the if you didn't clear the floor first. Yeah, so I made a fuck up. It's fine though. It's fine. We basically got everyone back to the level cap anyway, except Otter. But Otter's gonna be working with the B squad later, just because I want everyone max level. It's fine. Ah. You know what? No. Because if I do what I'm thinking about going back to town for some of those silver bells to reduce enemy chances, just to make this go faster. But that costs some money, and I'm still trying to max out the gear. I need to be strong and not spend money unless it's for the gear I want. How is questing in this game a thing? Kill him. As a fun fact, I'm looking forward to testing this out myself. I heard they actually removed the ability to raise the level cap in EO1 to HD. Because I never played this game, but since the original one was so well loved and very prevalent on the internet, I found a lot of guides and people talking about it. So I was looking for the level cap, and I found out that apparently they removed the way to raise the level cap in the HD version of this game, which is what I'm playing. In other words, I'm going to suffer in the later portion of this game, aren't I? I mean, it's fine. The entire main squad has been retired. Okay. I just need to test this. Great, so we know all of this won't let me pass it. Part of me wants to try to excuse me. Part of me wants to try to come up from the backside. Retired like Goddess would. Not really, because retirement in this game basically just respawns a character in at level 1 with stat buffs equivalent to the level that you retired, and gave me a max of 6 extra skill points, which is part of why we did that. Goddess Squad is still technically active as the same people. I just realized this is going to be more annoying because there's 2 sides to check as opposed to 1. I see no rhyme nor reason in this. Yeah, genuine. Does anyone have any goddamn clue for what I'm supposed to be doing here? Or like where I'm supposed to go, or am I just suffering while trying to figure it out? Because I'm used to suffering. If I'm suffering for a while, I'm suffering for a while. But if anyone has an idea for where I'm supposed to go, for the love of God, tell me. Okay. Why am I thinking about doing Truth Shot? Just that little extra damage wouldn't be bad, right? You know what? If I'm doing this anyway, what do you guys feel about me bringing on some B squatters just to help just to give them some XP while I do this? Yay or nay? What do you guys think? Because they're not going to be at the same level, but I can at the very least replace like Cass for them for a bit just so they get the extra experience. What do y'all think? Because the others, the B-listers aren't retired yet. That is, like I said, a goal of mine to do. And Otter does have the experience buff anyway. Or should I just leave the A-team in so when I do find the boss, I have sufficient fuck you power? I could do either way. I could see arguments for either way, too. Real quick, did you level up without me noticing? Twice. Neat. I'll save that for later. Okay, so we want this to get 5 levels at least. Just to fully unbind people if needed. Here, hit the freezer and then blazer. I really need to figure out what to use with these fucking points later. Yeah, max shelter, max mercury as much as we can too. I don't know what to do. Probably I'll start upgrading Inferno and Thor and all that just for the AoEs. But I don't know, maybe the big boys. Because also, for Inferno, Chaotis, and Thor, we have Balgrim able to take advantage with Blazer, Freezer, and Shocker. I don't know. Yeah, the main plans, though, are just at this point. We're going to figure this out. And by the time we do get max bags, we just retreat. Oh, wait, but if I retreat... Here's my only issue now, though. If I do return Cass back for a B-squatter, I would lose access to Warp. And Warp, I love it. But I can just keep Arcane Threads since they're only $100. So it's not like the most detrimental use of money. I see arguments for either way. You? I swear to God, maxing out movement speed was my best idea yet. Yeah, because I'm not getting rid of armor. Yeah, I could put Cass back for that. And just use Arcane Threads, so that way everyone else gets some levels too. I think that would be a good idea. I think I'll do it. Alright, down. Wait, did I ever actually... I don't think I ever actually tested everything here. Future me problem? That's a future me problem. That was here. Fuck it, current me problem now. So yes, to yes. Casual autoing Omni Hunters. I've been casually autoing basically everything for a while now. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? There's a reason I have Ball and Wolf so high leveled. Here, now let's try this side. 2. Just to see if I did miss anything on this end. Welcome back. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. One, two. Yeah, no, I've been casually autoing. Are you fucking kidding me? What the frick? Look at how much of this fucking map! Oh, fuck me sideways. Wait, so if I go... the Wolven God really needs to trust his nose more, I guess. It's a dead end, right? This was the dead end line. Oh boy. To be fair, this is part of why I love this fucking game. Because I literally fucked up the map myself. And believed it because that's how I wrote it. And yes, we're basically doing the same strat again, where we're just retesting everything. Because, yeah, that's a go back. I just find it funny. Yeah, no, because I drew the map, so I believed I was right. I just drew it wrong. It really is. And it's a beautiful game because of it. It's gonna be here, right? I love this game. Don't get me wrong. There is like no JRPG series I love more. Wait. Okay, so funny. Hang on, give me 1 second. I just saw chat moving again, and Restream is giving me a notification. Oh, sweet. We had 100 messages in chat today. Ooh. This hasn't happened before. I just love the map making more than anything else for this fucking game, though. I just think it's so cool. It's such an interesting feature. So we go down here. Wait. This is... It really is. I love this stupid game. Please don't tell me that just put me on the same path I was already on earlier. It just put me on the same path I was already on earlier. They're missing the best one, which is 4. The reason 4 is the best one, it's the game I started with. No, 4 is the best one. 4 is the best one because that's the first one I ever played. And it's the only one I've actually played besides this one at this point. So I don't care, I'm biased. I really do want to play Nexus. Number 4 is such a fun game. Part of what I really like about 4 is the airship travel and being able to fly around the map. Especially in 4, for some of the airship battles you do, you can actually team up with some other people, which I think is really cool. No, I think I will admit, though, recipes, plastic cups do fine enough if you're getting kicked there. Yes, I speak from experience. Yeah, because they have the hard plastic, which won't hurt them. But you also don't want the metal ones because if something gets put in wrong, you lose something important. Okay. Yeah. See, I will also remember for number 4, I'm not going to spoil 4 too much. But one of my favorite things was for the first real dungeon. And number 4, not the first cave, but the first like big dungeon where you had the geopoles, where you see the cutters in 4 on the map, and actually having them break open parts of the dungeon was so fucking peak. I'm just gonna make an educated guess. And then we're going right back into testing every goddamn walkway. Educated guesses how you got into this mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want me to test this 5 times? Fuck it, I will. You're not wrong, though. Educated guesses are how I got into this mess. Actually, no, how I got into this mess is some monster decided to start messing around with magic. We're actually pretty much fine on the XP to grinding fronts right now. Everyone's already at level 60s. The level cap is 70 anyway, and I'm not retiring any of these guys. We'll retreat when we max out the bag again. And then I think we'll vote on who we want to bring into the party for a bit to let them grind up. Because we're going to be here for a minute. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Insert Blink 182. Not really. I don't want to get sued. I mean, at this point, we are basically fucking XP grinding. Ah, excuse me. Yeah, we're pretty soon gonna head back up, though. Watch, this is the wrong way, and I'm gonna end up having to go up everything else anyway. And then I'm gonna just start weeping. Hey, is the bag full now? I don't think so. I just checked it, though. Okay. So next time we get an item, we'll retreat. And then I'll have you guys vote on who we're replacing Cass with for the level grinding. Okay. Is Silvereye worth more? Fuck it, we'll just get rid of a Sandclaw. Untold. I will if I get around. Yeah, if I get a chance to, I will. As you can tell, even though I am completely hardwalled, I still love this game to death. Alright, so we're gonna sell. Because we have a full bag, so I might as well get the money. Yeah, Steel Chip, Silver Eyes are all worth more than the other things. Okay. We're not even going to question how long ago I should have unlocked that, are we? Hey, that's more than the... What? Oh, but I have the ice resist one. Whatever. Okay. Do I have an arcane thread? Yeah, we'll see. Well, no, because the ice resist might be useful. Not actually fair. Well, if that's the case... Technically, this is a better upgrade, though, isn't it? Future me problem. I'm more interested in getting the... What's it called? Armor for Wolf over here. How much of it? I don't remember what Vitality does. I think Vitality just goes into defense, just like Strength just goes into attack. So I don't think it matters as much as just... As long as number bigger, that's all that really matters. Anyway. I could use a drink. So, we're going to play a game here. Organize. Actually, hang on. Let's do it over here, because I can do it in the equip menu. For other. Who do we want to level up? We have Sir Gwyn, the Protector. Talos, the Dark Hunter. Kana, the Ronin. Or Vesti, the Hexer. I am going to let you guys pick who gets added to the party while I grab a soda. I will be right back. I'm grabbing another soda. They apply modifiers? Alright, so I see a Ronin. So are we just gonna do Kana, Talos? Who do we want? Do we want Talos? Do we want Kana? I mean, we have Vesti here too, and Gwen. I am content with anyone here. You probably need actual gear later. Ooh. Most of them should not die in 3 seconds. Sir Gwen gets funny. Yeah, it's based on Magic the Gathering. Sody Pop, yeah. Cherry Coke, because I love Coke. I love Coke a lot. I forgot I had this on him. So I'm seeing 1 vote for each. Well, for everyone except Vesti. I guess no one likes Vesti. So here. Vesti. Okay, so we have 1 vote each. Who am I picking? Or am I just going to roll a d4? I don't know how to do a poll in chat. Actually, roll d4, goddammit. Can I do a poll? Is there a way to do a poll? Just roll the dice? Alright, where did I leave my d4s? Alright. No poll, just d4. You know what? Understandable. Oh, I have a d4 on my desk. Just need to move random shit. And storage closet next to desks. No, most of my dice are actually in my room right now. I guess not in my room, they're in the living room right now. Alright. So, formation is going to primarily be Balgrim, Wolf, Otter, Arlen, and 1, 2, 3, or 4. Are we ready? Arlen Cordy. Yeah, another Magic reference. Alright, Sir Gwyn it is. I rolled a 1. Hey, personally, I wanted Vesti to get the levels. I think Vesti is bestie, but apparently no one here agrees with me. Could have sworn that Balgrim would have voted Vesti. Alright. I have threads, right? I am not going down here without arcane threads. Okay, I have 2. Yeah, I'm not fucking going down here without that. As is, these guys should be able to help him out. And then we can reroll to see who gets to come back here after. I don't know why you're kecking over there. Your vote won. Mostly because of dice. Whoop. Okay, you know what? That's actually very fair. I also like how most of the chat is on Twitch, except for the one fucker on YouTube. Who actually does have a character named after their other username. You don't instantly die here, right? Neat! Oh yeah, you're in your 30s. You can These floors are made for you. Well, they're made for you to be cautious on. This is a JRPG. And, I'm a little prone to auto battle if you can't tell. Should start a war against that one dude on YouTube. God damn. Alright. Just so I can stop making assumptions, because you know what they say about assumptions. They make an ass out of you and me. More so me, it seems. I just want to note, I want to point out Balgrim is still on YouTube because he forgot how to get into his fucking Twitch. And I know you have a Twitch. I'm talking to you directly now. I know you have a Twitch because back when you had me play Fallout New Vegas, you made the account so you could... Wait. What? Incorrect. Okay, correct me then. Wait, your Twitch doesn't work anymore? That's weird, because I think you still have you as mod. And the auto attack still works. Oh, your internet just doesn't let you use Twitch. In that case, your internet is based. I will not elaborate further. You know what? I'm not gonna question his internet. I've been to his fucking house. I know his internet's bad. Wait, didn't you also have that problem with your internet? Oh no, that was your computer that didn't let you play like 3 games you wanted to play. He is not lucky. Okay, so where the hell am I supposed to go? That's gonna trip me up a lot. I can feel it already. Here? Where was that? That was under the tree, right? Yeah, this man is unlucky. Oh, you can play Minecraft again? Sweet, we gotta do that later. These. Not my... God damn you. You gave me hope. It's your last visit, yeah. I love how you upgraded and then suddenly couldn't do anything you wanted to do anymore. Giving me hope. No, it's not following through on promises and giving hope. Actually, no, technically, if you want to go about what I genuinely believe as the biggest sin as the Wolven God, disloyalty. Disloyalty is an instant execution. Yeah, you're luck as shit. We know this. It's fine. Wait. Okay. Okay, this entire quest is confusing me. It's not as bad yet as the official business quest, so I'm not going to look up a guide. But if I need to, I will be honest about it. I'm not here to pretend I'm the best gamer in the world. If I wanted to be the best gamer in the world, I'd go back to a world with no video games, where I would have no competition. So up here we can... I should use Healing Touch again, right? Not Refresh, Heal Touch. Oh, that's actually cool. Cross Seed gives me money. Kill them all. Huh. Kill these as well. I'm just checking to see if there's anything I can find against the walls at this point. It doesn't feel like it. I'm genuinely confused on where am I supposed to go. I don't really need to go over that way. How about down here? Okay, well, we found a new area that I haven't explored yet. Well, explored in the context of this quest, at least. Ah! Okay, screw it. Any objections? No? Good. There we go. That's just so much more convenient for me. No, that's the same thing. Do I need to go that way? Okay, I could have at least done that to one I haven't explored yet. Let's just keep, So let's go down. Because I'm not seeing anything over there, and I feel like this is the type of game that would show me. Yeah, especially since that's also blocked off. I still love the typo every time I get teleported. Now, if this was teleporting me back to the 17th floor, I would have looked up a guide an hour ago. Let's see. So... So go back here. I'm guessing it has to be over here. Right? No, that's a Diabolix. She's always here. Wolf didn't get that experience. God damn it. I just went there to look for you. Oh, wait. Ah, this is gonna get annoying fast. Just regular punch. Trickery. I'll use Froster Blaze on one of them. I'll try binding its arms, that'd be nice. And Salve. And on Wolf. And Smite. Salve. Auto. Done. Okay. Not gonna retreat yet. Did anyone else see that? Okay. I know we did this one and this one. Try that. Good job, me. So I missed... What was it here? The one I'm playing or the one you're playing? I got some choice words about the one I'm playing right now. Wait, didn't Fallout 1 do that too? If so, I'm gonna laugh even harder at fucking Bethesda existing. Okay, which point did I move out of? like right up there, so. Bethesda did, well, Bethesda does own Fallout 1, but it did not make it. Okay, so that's where it was. Like right there. Because Bethesda owns the entire IP for Fallout. I figured you did, but I always have to correct you when I need to. Ah, somehow solved the mystery. That strange aura that plagued us is gone. What? You're fucking kidding me, right? So apparently that's all I needed to do. Fucking Atlas. Wait, that's what I normally say about Bethesda. This doesn't bode well for me. I wanted a boss fight! I mean, I got 5,000 bucks, so I don't care. And a good chunk of levels, too. Meh. None of these give me enough money for me to care. I mean, Feat of Strength 3. Do you think Balgrim's strong enough for that right now? Actually, it might be. Yeah, screw it. What's the worst that happens? He dies? Defeat the Sickwood by yourself. Balgrim could probably do that. Once a group of adventurers, see? Prove they were the strongest, they challenged the labyrinth day and night. When they first reached the 16th floor, this monster appeared. But to nothing like a... Oh! Yeah, it's a Slickwood. Realistically, Balgrim should be fine on his own for this. It's after midnight for me. Night, night. Have a good night. Sleep well. Balgrim, come back alive. You got that? Oh, you haven't left the labyrinth yet. I know you can do it. I have half a mind to change this to Wolf, but admittedly, Balgrim does actually have the raw damage output I think I need. And Slickwoods, if I remember right, are weak to fire. Let me just double check before I waste 600 bucks. I don't know why I'm using Balgrim for this, but meh. Slickwoods are somewhere around here, right? Oh no, they're closer to the bottom. 4,000 HP. Yeah, extremely, yeah, vulnerable to fire. Let's buy some blaze oil then. Alright, do I already own some blaze oil? I might, because I think I bought some ages ago and never touched the stuff. Haha! Yeah. I'll save the money on it. Yeah, it's just on the Sandy Barrens anyway. I should have put... whatever. I think there's one up here, right? Nope, it's still on respawn. Admittedly, Balgrim can still fight whatever these are. Oh, he can auto these. Yeah, they don't touch him. They don't do enough damage. Admittedly, Wolf probably could have done this too. Did I bring enough health pots? We'll figure that out when I get to it. I think we can go up this way. The double strike is the main reason I'm taking Ball, admittedly. Because double strike plus his insanely beefy tankiness make him kind of spooky in the 1v1 scenario. Knew there was one of these fuckers. Item... Where's... Oh wait, I used all the health pots. I don't have any left. Ooh. It's fine. He has enough natural bulk, right? I should have saved. I really should have saved first. Okay, so now he uses fire damage. Literally nothing mattered. We still have an extra thread or two, right? Yeah, oh, I have 3 of these fucking things. Okay. Okay. Money. Give me my money. Thank the gods you're okay. I mean, hey, is it foolish? I made a bunch of money. That was a good one. 65. I'm still a ways away from what I'm actually looking for, though. But... Alright, we have the A-team back up and running. We've done a lot of side questing, admittedly. I might end up trying to do some more offline leveling. Actually, before I do too much, I just want to pull something up just to check. I don't really plan on going into floor 25 again too much tonight. I would rather do that on its own designated stream, not 2.5 hours into another one. But we're pretty good on everything. If you notice, like, Balgrim still has those 2 points. Here, let's put one in Blazer, and I think we're gonna start doing arm heal. Yeah, here, we'll put 1 point into arm heal just to have it. Wolf, we still need to figure out what to use these points for. I'm thinking ambush would be pretty good. Maybe Stalker would be fine, so that way we don't have to fight if we don't need to. Agility up wouldn't be the worst. Otter, I'm planning on erasing most of these anyway, so I'm not too pressed one way or another. Yeah, we'll wait for that too. As far as cast goes, I'm not sure. I think Arlen goes for scavenge stuff though from now on, right? Or no, I wanted to get Unbind to rank 5, which I think I have just enough to do for the most part. And yeah, I still don't know what to use for these points.
I'm just checking something real quick before we end, though. I do think we're pretty much at the wrap-up point, though. I'm just not sure what to do with the remaining points I have in these characters. As far as the Golden Deer Pub goes, I've completed all the main quests I wanted to that give me a lot of money. Level grinding the B team might just be the next real thing I do for a good while. So, real quick, too. We're just going to give Vesti some levels while I do check on that other mystery thing. Just because Vesti is at level 7 and could stand to get the XP. Yeah, so we're just gonna do a little of this while I'm checking. Are you fucking kidding me? Please tell me that wasn't one way. Okay. Well, Vesti's getting levels. That's what really matters. Yeah, Vesti getting levels. That's what we want. Because Vesti cannot yet survive on floor 6 by herself, for sure. Or in a party with the B team, yeah. But we have Otter to help with stuff like that. Because none of the teams should really be without Otter for support for any real reason. I'm curious, though. Nope, it's just here. Goddamn annoying. Okay. Yeah, no, that quest is still super fucking confusing to me, though. Excuse me. Kill him. And Vesti's already level 15. See, this was a great idea on my part. We're just going to erase all evidence that that bullshit happened. I'm not salty. I still want to fight that foe eventually. I really do think this is one of the best EXP floors just because of that fountain. Fix the floor. Yeah, that genuinely made no sense to me, though. Admittedly, maybe we'll get some other quests later that'll explain more of that and we can actually fight something on. Would be nice. Kill him. Also, just remembered Vesti is wearing literally the starter gear. I bet it's fine. Oh, yeah. There we are. Kill these things. And just a little bit of grinding with Vesti. Because money is good. No, I'm not just greedy. And, or at the very least, you can't prove that I am. I will say, it's kind of annoying that I'm not doing this level grinding with Cass. Just because Cass's warp saves me money in the long run. But, no. Yeah, keep it on auto for a second longer. But at the very least, I can just auto these a little. Wait, I don't need to with Cass. Ah, but these two are tankier, I think. Wait, but Otter's fit for frontline duty again. You know what? When Wolf and Balgrim are max level, I might just be replacing them for Cass and a second newer person. Or at least one of them can go away for Cass and Otter can take the front line. Admittedly, Cass was in the front line initially, so maybe Otter, Cass, and two new people? There's a lot of combinations I could do. And the main reason we're grinding is I'm just waiting for something because I'm curious about it. And if it works out, I want it to be a little, I want to talk about it. If not, we are going to be getting ready to end stream. So we'll see what happens. For now, this is literally just how I've been XP grinding recently. Because this is an effective strategy and no one can tell me otherwise. Okay, just because that was annoying me to see that thing highlighted the entire time. Then we just keep going around in circles. Wait, what? You lost 2 hours worth of... Oh my god. Oh, why? I really do need to play Morrowind in Oblivion, don't I? You're going to bed, you're going to bed. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And hey, at the very least, don't think about the 2 hours of gameplay you lost. Think about the 2 hours of me being confused about how to walk in an empty room. That might give you a chuckle, at least. Night-night. Alright, let's get the health pool. And we will be wrapping up Etrian Odyssey soon, I will fully say that much. Yeah, actually, let's start getting ready to wrap up here.
I'm just so used to having Cass. Arcane Thread, use. So let me see. Okay. Never mind then. We're just gonna save and get ready to hop out for the night. Though we are almost back at the level cap, which I am excited for personally. And I hope you had a good time watching. Very active with chat today. Hopefully that's a trend that keeps up with these. This is, again, my favorite game series, so no matter what, it's not going anywhere on this channel. And it's time for me to go to bed as well. Have a good one.